Gilmore Girls and Lane Kim. Sorry, the captions were a little messed up, so we're going to try this one more time. Please engage with it just like you did a few minutes ago. Gilmore Girls and Lane Kim. Why did they do Lane so dirty? She had relations only once and got pregnant with twins. She had an uncomfortable pregnancy and she stopped playing music. Let me know in the comments what you think about Lane. Do you think they did her dirty, or do you think that she was just like anyone else and that musicians rarely make it big? First, you left out the whole part about Zach. Obviously, Adam Brody was always supposed to be end game, and by Adam Brody, I mean Dave Rogalski. The character of Lane was based on Helen Pye, who was Amy Sherman Palladino's best friend and worked on the show. Helen was our music producer, and her husband in real life, Dave Rogalski, also came and worked on the show with us. By the way, hi, I'm Valerie. I was the key set costumer on Gilmore Girls. I share a lot of fun facts from behind the scenes. Give me a follow if you love the show. It really does help me make more content, especially when you engage and hit all those buttons. I gotta say, a lot of your complaints are things that happen in season 7, which Amy Sherman Palladino had nothing to do with. And most people just kind of throw season 7 away. Obviously, Amy had her get married to Zach, which was kind of like, I mean, we couldn't do anything else, and we also couldn't afford to have another hot actor that was going to be on the show that was going to leave us for another show because, you know, hot actors leave to do other shows because they would get paid more money. But let's talk about the season 7 thing. She had relations only once. I mean, I'm pretty sure that that was a joke. And also, do you think that she never had sex after that? She mentioned how she did not want to, but then Rory was like, it can be nice. It's not supposed to be bad. And perhaps it was the whole thing on the beach that made it bad. As far as having twins, that was just funny. They wanted it to be funny. And yeah, if you're going to have twins, you're going to probably have an uncomfortable pregnancy. It's just part of life. In fact, like, is there anyone that had a really great pregnancy that you were like, this is the best thing ever? I mean, I don't know. And she stopped playing music. But did she? Because in A Year in the Life, she was playing music. She was at the secret bar. She had a gig. And then Hep Alien played together again. Obviously, in season 7, she stopped playing music because she was pregnant and she was raising the kids. And at that age, it's definitely not a thing. But she definitely did continue to play music. Did she achieve stardom? Does any musician achieve stardom? I mean, there are some. But those are the few, not the many. I think Gilmore Girls was just a slice of life taken from most people's real life. Because Amy didn't do season 7, she was forced to carry on the trajectory of those characters based on things that happened in season 7. What would Amy have done if she could have? In the October 25th, 2023 Rolling Stone article, Amy was talking about how there are still more stories to tell, and if she had her way, I never really liked the way Lane's life shook out. I would have liked to have spent more time on her, especially since she's patterned after my best friend, Helen Pye.